Girl, where is Frank? Girl, we having all these conversations, okay, about what happened in the past, but the main person who has all of the answers is nowhere around. Girl, please, okay? If we don't get Frank on the line, Frank, I don't want to see you pulling up in the camera asking about your inheritance, but nowhere around when we talking about why your children, okay, were not a part of the family like they should have been, okay, when they need. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective, and we're here today to talk about the Family Empire Houston season 1, episode 6, The Boiling Point. If you're new to my channel, I talk about books, TV, movies, all sorts of things, so definitely get in where you fit in. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and don't forget to get in the comments and let me know what you think. Shout out to Lakeshia Braden. She was in the comments, girl. She stopped by last week. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate you visiting. Girl, if you want to do an interview, girl, hit me up at the Belle Perspective TV at gmail.com. Girl, I would love to have you on the channel. Would love to interview you, get your side, understand some things, girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Let's get into it, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, Bubba. I'm no disrespect, Lakeshia, no disrespect to your daddy or the man that brought you into this world. But girl, he is wrong on so many levels. Now, I'm gonna try to be fair in this, because when I tell you, even though this has not happened directly in my family, I feel like all of us have experienced this type of thing, right? It's just very close to home when we talk about these types of family issues, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to understand both sides. But girl, Bubba, Mr. Frank, so you got some explaining to do, okay? You got some explaining to do, all right? Now, we still at the rodeo, right? The rodeo roundup, the Braden family plus the extended family through the company, the rodeo roundup, girl. It done got too big, too stressful, Miss Oscarine, girl. Everybody and their mama, girl, talking over her and carrying on and everything, including Bubba. Now he got all this to say about his inheritance and what he want to do with his money and when he gonna get his payout and all this other stuff. But girl ain't nowhere around when we talking to Joy and Lakeshia and them. Girl, okay, I'm gonna get on you, Frank. I'm just ready. I'm ready to get on. I'm ready. Okay. Anyway, now Screen was like, listen, I'm done. She shuts down. She done with it. Nikki get mad. She basically cussing everybody out. She walk off. She said, we can't never get nothing done when everybody and their mama over here trying to put their bid in for stuff. Okay. And I agree. All right. This lady is in her 80s. She really not trying to argue y'all down about what she want to do with her own stuff. She said her children come first. The grandkids come second. End of the story. I get you, Miss Oscarine, girl. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. Now we get this scene where Joy wants Miss Joy. This is Nicole and Monet's mama, pulls Lakeshia aside. Now I was already red flagging, like, flag on the play, flag on the play, flag on the play. Okay. One, why in the hell are you having this conversation when Lakeshia mama is no longer with us? R.I.P. to Lakeisha's mama. I'm sure she was a wonderful, lovely woman. Why are we having this conversation when Lakeisha mama is not here to defend? Because Lakeisha mama is the one that you need to be talking to. Okay. And if you're gonna have Lakeshia part of that conversation, then yes. So why did you wait? And maybe you didn't. I don't know. Maybe this is for the cameras. But girl, this was not an appropriate thing. One. Two, I'm looking at, so Nicole walks in, Monet walks in. So I'm thinking to myself, we don't really need to have this conversation, because anytime Lakeshia say something and Nicole or Monet may think that they mama being disrespected, Lakeshia is gonna be jumped on. Ain't no way y'all gonna really be able to have a conversation about this thing without actually wanting to still protect your mama, which leads me into my other point. Nicole, shut your ass up. Okay. I understand you want to defend your mama, but Lakeshia need to get her, she needs to get answers. Okay. Miss Joy is not Lakeshia mama. So if you don't want to be a part of the conversation, you don't want your mama to be disrespected, maybe you shouldn't be a part of the conversation. Maybe you need to hush. Okay. And my very last point, I know you fucking lying to me. Y'all asses having this goddamn conversation and Frank is nowhere around. Why the hell, Joy, if you done married Frank, why are you not grabbing your husband and saying, sir, you need to explain to your daughter why your ass was absentee? Okay. No, Joy didn't do that. She went the usual way that black women usually do. Not necessarily just black women, but women like to do. Instead of going directly to that man, okay, and facing him, because that means you have to give up on. That means you're gonna have to give him up. That means you're gonna have to be by yourself. That means you're gonna have to, right, break the glass and see that he really is not the prize that y'all thought he was. Okay. But y'all ain't trying to do that. Y'all want to place your misdirect all your anger and frustration on the child, on the woman he was messing with, all this going on, instead of the man that you who promised to be with you or has the commitment to you directly. Okay, all right. I'm getting off my soapbox. I'm getting off the soapbox. Okay. So Joy decides to throw Miss Jackie on the bus, Jermeshia and JaQuita the mama. To my son, I was just mad because people was all up in my business trying to figure out what was going on in my household, but wasn't worried about what was going on in their household with their outside children. And when she said outside children, I said, damn, 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 damn. That word being thrown around. I did not realize how painful that word really truly is. And I wish she hadn't said it. But Miss Joy is still holding on to Frank. Obviously, she's still holding on to him because she married that nigga. Girl, let me tell you something. You married this motherfucker and you think he a prize, but girl, he trash. He's hot trash, hot garbage, okay? And now you doing everything you can to justify the decision you made by fucking around with him. You done married him, so you trying to project all your frustration and all your bullshit onto somebody else. No disrespect to you, Nicole and Monet, girl. We love you. I love Monet. I mean, I love Nicole. That's my girl, okay? That's the girl I would hang out with. For real, for real. But ma'am, your mama is 10 times wrong, okay? All the way to the wrong. And I need her to get right. And that's just on period. Okay? I said not you over here throwing Miss Jackie under the bus because your ass is over here trying to justify marrying this raggedy ass nigga. Girl, if you don't get away from me, girl. Again, I see both sides of this story, okay? So the fact that Joy did not want to bring the child, didn't want to bring Keisha into the house because it would remind her of the pain. But this is where I have to look at Miss Joy like, Miss Joy, ma'am, if you're going to keep the man, you're going to have to keep everything that come with the man. That includes all his children, every child that he had in your house or elsewhere. Okay? That's what that means. You can't sit up here and be trying to Gabrielle Union, okay? Lala Anthony. You can't be in here telling me, oh, I'm gonna keep the man, but we gonna get rid of the kids. Are you kidding me? Them kids ain't had nothing to do with it. If anybody who is culpable is Frank, but you trying to hold on to the dream, okay? And that's what's really pissing me off. So the thing about that is that I need Keisha to understand that it's a painful thing that Joy had to deal with. And it's hard for you to see clearly when you're in that type of pain. What I need Joy to understand from Lakeshia is that Lakeshia was a child and an innocent bystander and did not have anything to do with this and didn't ask to be here. Okay? So if any anger or whatever resentment that you need to feel should not be directed to Lakeshia. It should be directed to Frank, who is the problem, who should have been a part of this conversation. And all throughout the episode, he wasn't nowhere around and was pissing me off. Let's move on, okay? Because girl, I could talk about that all day. All right, we get JaQuita, Chris, Caramel, and Lakeshia. They meet up to have some lunch and basically recap the conversation. You know, JaQuita girl, she gonna get to the money, girl. Okay, JaQuita gonna get to it. Nicole is my top favorite, but JaQuita is my second. I love them all. JaQuita, Jermeshia, Nicole, I love them all. I love them. Lakeshia, I love them all. Like I really, every personality is I like. I like. Okay, so we find out Caramel is from San Diego. JaQuita was like, girl, I'm not trying to keep no grudges or nothing. So you part of the family, long as you do right by my sister. Okay. So, girl, where you from? Who you with? All that, all them things. Okay. Girl, JaQuita asked Caramel to my son, both of y'all got kids, so obviously y'all like the obviously y'all like peeing at some point. So what made you transfer, girl? When Caramel was like, I just switched from flesh to plastic, girl, I lost it. Girl, lost it. I said, oh girl, I okay, girl. I need the flesh, but honey, more power to your love. I'm not even mad. They recap Auntie Joy's conversation, and Keisha shares with JaQuita like, "This is what was said to me." Now, what was said was basically direct, okay? Because it's like, ma'am, you put two and two together. It don't take all that to figure out who you talking about. She was like, oh, so she was talking about my mama, Jackie. She was talking about my mama. She was like, she ain't say no names, but that's what she said. She was like, well, Miss Jackie was the only one that was coming around to come get you, girl. And yes, my father did cheat on my mama and go and have a son, but my mother knew not to take that out on my brother. She included him. And I said, that is an upstanding woman right there. JaQuita and Aunt Jackie, JaQuita mama, girl, upstanding people. When I tell you this family is so good and wholesome, like of course they have their problems, they have their issues, but girl, this is what family is supposed to do. Okay. JaQuita was like, "We not gonna sit up here and have no grudge against no kids. Them kids ain't had nothing to do with that. Them kids gonna grow. Why would I want to? Why would I want to injure a child because of somebody else's stuff?" That's what I'm saying. She was like, "We not with that. Okay, we loving, we caring. We not. Now I may take it out on him, on the husband. I'm not gonna take it out on no innocent child because they ain't have nothing to do with that. Why would I want to injure a child?" And I hope you're listening to me. Anybody who is watching this right now, if you are dealing with a man who has had infidelity, has cheated on you or whatever, and then had a baby on you, I really need you to understand that if you're gonna still be with this man, you need to accept all of his children. You cannot be injuring children just because you mad at this man. If you that mad, then you need to leave him. You need to move on. All right, and find your man who's not gonna cheat on you, because this is crazy. You causing more rifts and problems down the line. And again, I understand how it's hard when you're in that type of position. It's painful. It's hard for you to see the forest for the trees. But girl, listen, if you that hurt, you need to leave him. Period. That's just what it is. I said, come on, JaQuita. I know that's right. Second of all, JaQuita is just so pretty to me. I think JaQuita is stunning. Face, girl, she got face, girl. Anyway, okay, so Monet goes, Nicole goes to see Monet, who is her sister, her younger sister, at the beauty shop. And Monet does hair, and she works at the beauty shop that Oscarine owns. And she was like, "Y'all, I know they was over there talking about the land, but what the hell going on with the beauty shop? And I don't expect the beauty shop to be given to me, but what's happening with that?" And Nicole was like, "Listen, Oscarine got her all her affairs in order. She know exactly what she want to do with the beauty shop. When Oscarine decides to tell people, she'll let y'all know." And that's what it is. Okay. They get to talking about the whole situation with Lakeshia talking to their mama and how sensitive it is. And Nicole is like, "Listen, I'm to the point where I don't want to have no more conversations unless we're moving forward. I don't want to be beating no dead horse. I'm not trying to, have any animosity to anybody. We need some healing. We need to be moving forward. We need to be mending fences." And I'm with Nicole. And I appreciate her being mature enough to say that, because girl, the way her mama is moving, I also need Nicole to have that conversation with her mama within reason. Because Miss Joy looked like she's old. I don't want to be disrespectful to Miss Joy. Nicole, I ain't trying to be disrespectful to your mama. You my sister in my head, my sister friend in my head. But girl, your mama give hateful. She really do. Your mama give hateful. I'm not even, her face, it give hateful. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, so we get this beautiful conversation with Cheryl, Charlotte, Jackie, Jermeshia, and they're cleaning shrimp, getting ready for the family seafood bowl. And girl, it was just so cute. Jermeshia had all the girls. They were just, the banter back, the sisterly banter back and forth. Cheryl and Charlotte did get there late. Jackie told me something. By the time y'all got here, we almost done. She said, "Oh girl, Trappy." She said, "Girl, you gotta get you a better line than that." I said, "Come on, Miss Jackie, girl. That's sisterly banter, child. You talk cash money, but you love each other at the end of the day." And Jermeshia brings up the conversation between Joy and Lakeshia, and it's basically saying, "Ain't Jackie? She basically Joy threw you under the bus." She was like, "You the one," and Jackie was like, she obviously talking about me because I was the only one going around there to get Keisha, and she was like, "We are a loving family." She was like, "I don't know why the hell Frank dropping the ball, because that's not how things go. He knows that that's not what you're supposed to do." So again, when I tell you, I believe it was Charlotte was the one that said, "It's Frank. Frank is the one that owes us explanation. It's the one Frank that's got that had the two girlfriends. Neither one of these women was married. It was Frank." And I said, "You know what? It's about time somebody mentioned Frank's name." Thank you, Charlotte. Because what no everybody else talking, the fact that these women are living day to day in chaos and confusion that he created. Okay. He started it, created all of this chaos and confusion. And nobody's mentioning him, child. He living footloose and fancy free, girl. Just having a gay old time, girl. Just going to sleep good at night and everything. But all the women around him in just pure chaos. Said, "Come on, Charlotte, bring the noise, bring the funk, right to Frank's door, because that's where it belongs." Okay. Anyway, Jackie said she ain't got time, right? She was raised right. Yes, my husband went out and did what he did, but I made sure when I found out about my stepson, I made sure to include him because that's the way I was raised. Say, I know that's right. Come on now. Hello? Then we see a quick thing where Oscarine drive him in the car with Aunt Nikki. I said, "Come on, Oscarine." Yes, 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 yes. Nikki said she don't want nobody overwhelming her mama. All right. At the end of the conversation, we ultimately hear Oscarine saying that she wants to sell the land. Girl, they keep going back and forth and forth and back. We don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but I hope she don't sell that land because, girl, it will be so. I don't know, girl. It's not a lot of black people owning no land, y'all. It really isn't. All right. Now, Jermeshia sits down with the Sheltons. They have put their presentation together to give the projections of what property could potentially be for development. JaQuita is sitting in the room with them. And, girl, we end up finding out that basically, if they do develop any land with the for sale, if they go the for sale route, that it basically they will break even. So how much ever they spend in development will be the return on it on profit. That's not that doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense at all. And Jamisha's like, okay, I don't know what to do now. So let's try to see if we can do the renters route. Let's see if that's going to be. I understand what Jamisha is saying. The sale portion is a short end, quick, fast scheme, but the renting strategy will potentially yield much longer revenue. Girl, I don't know, girl. You got to look at the numbers, girl, because let me tell you, I did not think that the sale route was going to actually basically break even with them. I thought it was going to have a little bit more of more of a return. Girl, I don't. We'll see. Also, side note, I love the way Jermisha talks, her voice, her tone. Girl, when are you coming out with your podcast, Jermisha? Because I'm absolutely about to listen. Girl, I love Jermisha's voice. Jermisha's voice is so soothing. It's like she speaks so presidentially. Madam Broker. Yes, Madam Broker girl. You need to run for council or something. Do speaking engagements, girl. Her voice is everything. Whenever Jermisha dropped that podcast, girl, I'm listening. Absolutely. Where's your podcast, girl? All right, so we get to the family seafood bowl. Girl, I just love this family, girl. Just regular family dynamics, girl. The uncles is coming, child. One of the uncles out in the backyard trying to put up the tent, but girl ain't following instructions because he feel like he can do it on his own. But girl, then he realized he don't know what the hell he doing, so he got to get the goddamn instructions. Anyway, all the uncles is coming in. Jermisha is talking to Justin, her husband, about how the numbers aren't making sense with the proposal, and he's like, "You just gotta, you'll figure it out." Larry come in, that's Nicole husband. The husband is Kiki and or whatever. Chris over there talking. It's just you just see the crawfish girl. You just see all the family. Justin mama in the kitchen washing the potatoes. It's just such a beautiful thing to see the family. I love it, right? So all the usual suspects get there, girl. JaQuita and them come in. Nicole and them, and we all having it at Jermesha house. She was like, my house is like the second event space. Everybody coming in, and Miss Joy and Frank get up. So I believe JaQuita and Jermesha pulled each other aside, and Jermesha was like, I think this is the best time we had this conversation because grandma off screen ain't here. We're not trying to run her pressure up, okay? But we do need to have a conversation, right? JaQuita said, yeah, this is probably the best time. So they're sitting down under the tent, and girl, when I tell you, Joy, Jermesha get the party started. All right. Now it didn't go left, but I do believe in the next episode it's about to. She says that, this is what was said at the rodeo roundup. Keisha, can you confirm? Keisha was like, this what was said. The problem that Joy had wasn't necessarily with me being in existence, which is a lie. That's a lie. It's the fact that people was meddling in her business. And Jackie was like, she got to be talking about me because who else was doing it? And Joy was like, yeah, that's pretty much what I said, girl. So everybody piling in and carrying on. But here's the thing. Where the hell is Frank? Frank need to be part of this conversation. Matter of fact, Frank need to be central, front and center. You see where Jackie was sitting? That's where Frank need to be at. Frank need to be owing everybody a damn explanation and telling everybody wrote line by line what the hell was going on and what the hell he was thinking. The fact that we don't got him nowhere around, girl, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Joy, I need you to stop talking like, oh, I wasn't mad at Keisha. I wasn't mad at you. The fuck you wasn't. Yes, you was. She said that I needed to work out the things between me and Frank before I could let you come into my house. Girl, what are you talking about? Obviously, y'all worried it out because you married a nigga. What you talking about, Joy? Girl, that is some. You see the way we've put men on a pedestal, the way we've made them a prize, so that they could just get away with any goddamn thing. Because you know what, Frank over there minding his business, eating his crawfish, because he don't want no parts of it. And we over here, girl. If I was a part of the family, girl, I'd have been Frank. Oh, there you go, Bubba. Come on him. We talking. We need to talk about this here because you got all these girls all up in the tizzy. Come on him. You owe us some explanation, sir. Frank. Oh no, don't run. Cameraman, here you go. Come on, Frank. Now we gonna come sit down. I got a chair right here for you. Right here, sir. Right here. Come on, have a seat. Girl, the way he would have been. So I know you fucking lying to me, girl. Uncle Frank, come on him. All due respect. Have a seat. Okay, come on, sit down. I don't have time. I don't have time for the games. I don't have time for that. I am that one in the family that will be calling people out and calling it as I see it. Okay? That's just how I roll. Period. Anyway. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for free.